Would you make your partner quit a six-figure job if their boss crossed the line? Because that's exactly what I just did. I'm sitting in my car right now typing this because I honestly feel like I'm losing my mind. Am I the asshole for wanting my wife to quit her $100,000 job because her boss won't stop hitting on her and she completely refuses to put her foot down? Look, I already know what the comments are going to say. Walking away from six figures in this economy sounds absolutely unhinged. For months, I beat myself up over this. I told myself I was just being paranoid or insecure, or that I was letting some toxic, controlling instinct take over. But things just crossed a massive line, and right now, I'm looking at my marriage and realizing the trust is just gone. My wife Sarah landed this senior marketing role about a year ago. It was a massive career jump for her, and honestly, I was ecstatic. We celebrated, went out for a massive dinner, the whole 9 yards. But the red flags started popping up within the first 2 months, and they all revolve around her manager, Christian. It started out as what she called harmless banter. Christian would text her late at night. At first, it was supposedly about urgent client deadlines, but it quickly devolved into him sending her random memes, asking what she was doing over the weekend, and making these weirdly specific comments about her appearance. He'd send texts like, "Great job leading that presentation today, by the way. You looked absolutely stunning in that dark green blazer." When I first told her it made me uncomfortable, Sarah laughed it off. She rolled her eyes and said, "Oh please, that's just how Christian is. He's just this overly charismatic, artsy agency guy. He talks to everyone like that. It's just corporate networking. Don't be weird about it." But then, the boundaries didn't just blur, they completely vanished. Sarah started having these mandatory one-on-one strategy dinners with him to discuss her track for a promotion. One Thursday, she didn't get home until almost 11:30 p.m. She fell asleep on the couch, and her phone kept buzzing against the coffee table. I picked it up to plug it in, and a text from Christian was sitting right on the lock screen. It said, "Tonight was special, Sarah. I love how deeply you understand this industry. We make an incredible team, inside the office and out." I woke her up right then and there. We had a massive discussion. I told her that this wasn't networking. This was a guy testing her boundaries to see how much he could get away with. I asked her why she hadn't documented this or gone to HR. She got defensive immediately. She said, "If I make a scene or report the VP of marketing, my career at this agency is completely dead. I know how to handle him. I'm just playing the corporate game to get my bonus." The absolute breaking point happened last Friday.